General Services Administration performed a study of the green building tools in the marketplace, and Green Globes for new construction was rated the highest in terms of applicability for federal projects. We draw our technical expertise from a fairly wide array of sources. We have, of course, a cadre of third-party assessors, and we tap their technical expertise as needed. The flexible protocols combined with the assessor's direct involvement with the client results in a very customized assessment that's very accurate and objective.
I first got involved with Green Globes in about 2008 when my advisor, when I was working on my doctorate, got heavily involved with the Green Globes. He knew I was a licensed engineer, and so he invited me into the Green Globes process. Based on my experience, I was immediately invited to be a Green Globes assessor. For anyone considering Green Globes for the first time, I'd strongly recommend talking to people at Green Building Initiative, and they'll give you an honest impression of if the program is right for your particular situation. It's nice in that you're dealing an individual to another individual. You're not dealing with this black box somewhere. You're not just sending off emails that you don't know who's answering. You've got an actual person you're talking to that you can develop a rapport with.
Green Globes certification process is one that addresses all three faults in certification: speed to market, bridging between the judgment and the design and consulting team by assigning an assessor right from the beginning, keeping the costs down because they're doing the other things in terms of having this assessor engaged and making an efficient process. It minimizes those three negatives currently associated with other certification systems.
I've been a Green Globes assessor since 2004. I'm a professional engineer from Madison, Wisconsin. I think it's important because other rating systems have not been shown to be very user-friendly. I mean, currently, less than 1/2% of the buildings are certified in the United States, even though there have been green building rating systems out there for decades. So I like the Green Globes program because it is very user-friendly. I like it particularly because you have an assessor come out and actually look at what you have done and to document it. That really reduces the paperwork, it reduces the cost and the complexity.
I like to say that with our flexible protocols and the relationship you have with a third-party assessor lowers the risk of not meeting your final goal at the end of the day. And as most folks know, that lowering risk ultimately lowers costs. The human touch here is very important because every building is different, and you're going to have questions of how certain criteria apply to your particular situation, and being able to talk to the person who's going to be ultimately issuing your final score is invaluable. That's one of the most critical features of Green Globes.